What's going on, y'all? And I'm here to do a quick review. I just finished up my second season with the Houston Rockets. In the playoffs, they were very terrible. I mean, I was the only player that showed up to play in the playoffs. We faced off against Durant in the semifinals. We beat the Clippers 4-2 in the first round. The second round wasn't so good. We got swept 4-0. So I decided to take my talents to the New Orleans Pelicans, where I'm wearing my number again, number 24 this time. I was 2 last season. I'm joining up with Anthony Davis. I sent him a message on the social media on 2K and told him, how about we form a big three? He said, that's a good idea. If you can make it there, come through. So I'm just about to review my player, what I've been through the past couple of seasons. You see I have over 6 million fans now. And last season I averaged 34.7 points per game. Let's take a look. Yes, last season I was the MVP. I averaged 34.7 points per game and 10.5 assists. Towards the end of the season, I lowered the minutes to about 6 minutes for the last 10 games, so I'm sure I probably could have had over 35 points per game and over 11 assists per game. And I would also like to do a badge review to show you the badges that I do have. I'm a 96 overall right now. Everything was earned. Nothing was given. I didn't buy any VC. I wanted to experiment and see how far I could actually get, or how long it would take me to get to a 96. As you can see, that's the highest I can get right now. Even if I upgraded those 3 slots, I'd still be a 96. The badges that I have 34. I got post spin technician. Basically when I spin around in the paint to try to score. Screen outlet is when I set the screen and I can either get the ball and shoot, or I'll pass it to somebody else. I got the volume shooter badge by shooting a lot. You know, I'm the point guard. I try to get other people open, and if they pass it back to me, I'ma shoot. And I usually try to drive or kick the ball, because my main focus first is to try to dunk the ball. I got the behind the back pro. That's one of my favorite moves in the game. It's one of the most unstoppable. It's hard to steal in any game mode. And you do that just by dribbling the ball behind your back. You do that enough, you'll get that badge. The hesitation stunner. I got that badge in bronze. Everybody knows how to hezzy. The killer crossover badge, I have that in bronze. I might upgrade that to gold sometime soon. The way I got that badge is by moving the right thumbstick left to right really fast. If you do that enough throughout the game, you will end up getting that badge. Pep move size up. I got that badge by standing still and moving the right thumbstick forward, and it will perform that dribble move. If you do that enough in a game, you will get that badge. Pick and roll maestro is when I call for a pick. So I'm calling for the pick. A player comes, sets the pick, and I can either throw a pass or anything, you know. So it increases my accuracy for passes, and it increases my shot percentage if I call a pick and roll. So if I upgrade that to gold, my pick and roll maestro might be unstoppable. The spin kingpin badge. I got this badge by twirling the right thumbstick all the way around, and it will perform a spin move. If you keep doing that enough throughout the games, you will end up getting that badge, no problem. The step back freeze. It makes the defender hesitate. You step back, they don't know what to do. You get that badge by tapping the right thumbstick back while you're standing still. The eraser badge. I was a point guard. I'm a point guard, and I averaged 1.8 blocks per game. Tied for third most in the league as a point guard. I got this badge by basically doing chase down blocks, or letting the player go to the rim and blocking it, or when my teammate is guarding somebody and I think that the other team is going to try to shoot it, I just run up and try to block it. And a lot of times I would get the blocks. The interceptor badge. I got this badge by just playing in the passing lane sometimes. If the computer has the ball, I play in the passing lanes on who he looks like he's gonna pass it to. They usually end up passing it back to the point guard if you're going against a solid point guard matchup. So if you do that enough and get steals and tip the ball, you will get this badge. The perimeter lockdown defender badge. I got this badge by playing solid defense. That's what I do. I try to get as much stops as possible. My teammates might let me down sometimes, but I try to make sure I'm always bringing my A game on the defensive end. Pick dodger. You get this badge by avoiding screens and picks. So if you see the team trying to set a pick on you, or the computer setting a pick on you, all you gotta do is walk around it or go under it. You do that enough, you will get this pick dodger badge. The pickpocket badge. I got this pickpocket badge by stealing the ball from on-ball defenders. So if you see somebody dribbling, the most easy way to get a steal is if you see a big man in the post, a center or power forward, backing down their opponent, and you can just sneak up and try to swipe at the ball. A lot of times their ball handling isn't that high, so you should be able to get the ball from them and you'll end up getting that badge. The brick wall badge I got from setting screens. And sometimes you can set screens and the defensive player will fall over. You do that enough, you'll get this brick wall badge. I have the one-man fast break as well, because I finish on the other side of the court. If I get the ball on a fast break, I'm taking off and I'm trying to dunk it. So this increases your speed and your ball handling. Sprite posterizer, my favorite badge of them all. I got this from dunking on people. I say you have to be at least a 75 dunk or 80 dunk to start dunking on people. And what you try to do when you dunking on people, you try to catch the defender out of position. So if you catch them out of position, you more than likely posterize them unless the game is trying to cheese you. I got the transition finisher badge, the same reason why I got the one-man fast break badge. And I got that by just running the fast breaks and trying to finish, whether it's a layup or a dunk. Most likely a dunk. I have the Alpha Dog badge now. Well, basically I'm the team leader. I'm the best player on my team, and my game can step up even when the team is playing bad. I had the closer badge from closing out games like Jordan. You have to be clutch to earn that badge. Cool and collected badge because I'm a cool, calm, and collected player. I never get rattled on the court in 2K. I just play my game. If my teammates aren't playing good, that's on them. The defensive anchor badge. I got that towards the end of the last season. I got that badge for the same reason I got the lockdown defender badge, playing good defense. The enforcer badge, another defensive badge, mostly is where I play physical defense. That's how you get that badge. You play physical defense, try to deny anything the computer is doing. The floor general badge, I got that badge because I became the best offensive leader on the team, so they gave me that badge. The friendly badge, I got the friendly badge by answering questions to the media politely or politically correct, or answering questions in interviews, or not getting too mad at my teammates if they give me constructive criticism. The laid back badge, I got that badge from being chill. Nothing affects me really. So if I'm having a bad game or anything, anybody says something crazy, I'm cool on that. It's not going to affect me. On to the next game. The legendary work ethic badge, I got that from working hard, playing hard at all times in the scrimmage or the game. The low ego badge, I got this badge by answering questions that revolve around the team. I never made it personal or like a personal goal. Every question that I answered was for the team's benefit. The mind games badge, I got this badge by talking trash back and forth to other players on the court. So if, for example, cutscene, you see Durant before the game and Durant's talking smack, you talk smack back to him, you're playing his mind game with him. Or when Jackson Ellis is talking to you about the Nike deal. He says something you want to hear. You talk smack back to him to try to be like, hey man, you know you need to give me this Nike deal. Stop playing around. On court coach, that was the last badge I got. I got that by being the best player on the floor. And now I could tell the computer when to shoot it, and I could get the ball whenever I call for it. The pat my back badge, I got that badge by taking criticism from the coaches, or if they're giving me high praise, I answer the questions in the right way and they treat me good, so my player responds to that. The primetime badge, I got that from playing clutch as well. I show up in playoff games, rivalry games, any games. Playing against my old teams, I show up to play. That's how you earn that badge. The road dog badge, I got that badge from playing great on the road. That's how I earned it. That's how you have to earn it as well. So that's a review of my badges. I got a couple more things to show y'all. I'll show you my endorsements, because last season when I tried to record this video before, it was lagging. So hopefully this one's not lagging. Well, since I left the Houston Rockets, I got this new billboard. I'm now a New Orleans Pelican. This is my MVP billboard from when I won the MVP. And this is my NBA 2K16 endorsement. That's me on the cover. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Boss Life Wavy signing off.